Welcome to the verse.
What is up, guys? Welcome to the Verse Crypto Channel, the most savage crypto channel out there. My name's Chaos Chris, and I'll be your host today. If we're out in this video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on bell notifications so we keep you guys up to date with the latest, greatest news and information in this space. With that being said, let's hop around this video. So we got another awesome video for all you degenerates out there. We're going to be talking about the Pulselorian. Got it. Sorry, my English is very off today, but this is a fan favorite project within the Pulsechain ecosystem. And let me tell you guys, the community behind this project is absolutely bonkers. So we're going to break down this project today, give you guys our overall thoughts on whether or not this is a long-term sustainable project, and kind of show you guys a little bit of a breakdown of the socials and what it could mean for this project during the upcoming launch of Pulsechain, which is anticipated to possibly be next month. We're not really sure. A lot of stuff is going on. You know, I don't get too much into launch date and get into speculation. So enough talking. Let's give a great breakdown of what this project is. So if you want to go check out the Pulselorian, you go to pulselorian.com and it'll bring up this pretty cool UI. It's pretty standard. I kind of like it. You know, the first thing when I think of when I see this web page, I think of Star Wars, and obviously it's a build off of the Mandalorian and whatnot, and they're taking this theme of Star Wars where you have a lot of people that absolutely love those movies, and they're creating their like little cool story themed crypto project. So just to keep you guys up to date, they are right now getting audited by CertTech and TechRate. So that's definitely really awesome to see that they initiated that audit, especially before the Pulsechain launch. That's something you definitely want to see with every project. So if we scroll down, starting off with you know, the about section. While Elon is sending dogs to Mars and communities are trying to land safe on the moon, Pulselorians are on a mission to the outer rim territories of a galaxy far, far away. Pulselorians are a lineage of fearsome galactic bounty hunters with BSKR hands on the Pulsechain network. So, outer rim territories, that's definitely Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars freak, so they're definitely, you know, building off of that. But if you guys haven't picked up on already, this is a meme token. It's like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. Even though Shiba Inu is not really a meme token anymore, they've developed a really cool utility behind the token, because they have Shiba Swap and they're going to do like a metaverse game and whatnot. But what Pulselorian is trying to do is they're trying to create a meme token space on the Pulsechain. And as much as I don't like, you know, meme tokens or reflection tokens or whatnot, it's definitely something that has caught a lot of people's interest, and it has done really, really well in the past. So this is something you don't want to skip over. And keep in mind, this is launching on the Pulsechain, so you definitely want to keep your eyes on any project launching. So if you guys want to check out this project, you can go onto Pulsex. There's a contract and it's on the testnet. The native token is going to be BSKR. You know, they continue down with some of this cool story theme. It says BSKR is the native currency of Pulselorian, one of the toughest and most legendary metals in the galaxy, able to withstand nearly any damage, FUD, which means fear, uncertainty, doubt. Armies throughout the galaxy have sought to obtain supplies of BSK, turning it into one of the most valuable assets on the galactic market. So really cool storyline. They also have a little story tab where you can go up here and just check it out. I'm not going to really go too much into it because it's not really relevant in this project. The stuff that we care about is the utility, and this is what I really, really want to get into. So they have a reflection. 36% of the total fees redistributed to eligible token holders. So as I've said, this is a meme token, and then on top of that is also a reflection token, which means if you buy or you sell, you have to pay a tax. And so basically with that tax, I believe it is going to be 5.5% of the total fee. So anytime you buy or sell, you have to pay a 5.5% fee. And of that 5.5% fee, 36% of it is going to be paid back to the token holders. 9% goes to a liquidity pool, and that's just to make sure that the token is extremely liquid on the decentralized exchange, so you don't have to worry about slippage or anything like that. 20% of that fee is going to be burnt, and 1% of that is going to a growth fund so that the team can develop new utilities for the token. So what's really cool about this token is even though the fee is really small, a lot of reflection tokens do anywhere from 10 to 20%. This one's just a straight 5.5%. So it's not too terrible. But what's really cool about it is that they're doing a huge payout to current token holders, and they're also going to be burning 20% of that total fee. So it makes the token extremely deflationary. But I think the main thing that's very important is this growth fund, because a lot of this stuff has been done before. The token burn, sending the token to the liquidity pool, so it's extremely liquid. You don't have to worry about slippage, and then the reflection. But what's going to really make it or break it for this token is this growth fund, and whether or not Pulselorian has the ability to really be marketed through influencers, and whether or not the development team can add more use case utility behind the token. Because typically, the more utility you have behind the token, the higher the price goes. That's not always the case, but typically that's how it usually rolls. Now, they have a sacrifice payday. Excuse me. So BSK hand holders get 3.69% of the supply as payday. Sacrificers who do not sell transfer add liquidity for 6 months after launch. So it's very similar to the Hex payday. You know, Hex did the same exact thing where within the first 6 months, if you hold this token and don't sell it off, you're going to get a nice juicy payday. So it incentivizes more and more people to hold the token, and you're going to get a majority of the inflation occurring at the beginning of the project. So once more people interact with the project, you're going to get more of these tokens burned, and the price is going to go up down into the future. So they also have a net buyer's payday. 9% of the total fees accumulated for net buyer payday. This is additional to sacrifice payday for basket hands who hold for 6 months. To be eligible for the net buyer's payday, your final basket balance at the end of the quarter needs to be greater than your initial basket balance at the start of the quarter. Total net buy will determine proportion of payday received. The balance has to increase not by reflection, but by the buy transaction. So basically the idea is if you buy the token and you hold it for 6 months, you're going to get a net buyer's payday. And the idea of it is to incentivize more and more people to hold this token for longer, because the more people that hold this token for longer, the higher the price will go. So pretty simple. They're going to have special airdrop events. They're going to have burn events, and ultimately down the road they want to renounce the ownership so that the project is truly decentralized and no one completely controls the project. The total supply of this token is going to be 1 trillion, and the supply is going to probably drop rapidly because we have a massive burn fee, and then there's a anti-whale wallet, and so 20% max wallet size for 4% max transaction size, just to de-incentivize whales from manipulating the price of the overall token. Excuse me. So all that stuff we just talked about is kind of broken down here. 70% of the tokens is going to be sent to sacrificers. We're going to have about 8.31% to marketing, which is good because you want people to market. This is going to go to liquidity, 9.81%, so straight to a decentralized exchange, probably Pulsex. 5% for development, you have 3.69 for payday, and then you're going to have a 3.10% for airdrop. So pretty good tokenomics overall. So what do we have going down the road with this project? So currently we're at the sacrifice phase. The developers want to get at least 1,000 holders, start boosting their social media, get listed on like CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, start marketing, reach out to influencers, get some celebrity promotions, get partnerships, and they're going to be launching NFTs, which is pretty big. typically a lot of successful projects develop NFTs, and they get really big into the NFT space because that is where you're going to get a lot of community engagement. And based off of what Pulselorian is with all the Star Wars themes and whatnot, if they can create some really cool Star Wars themed like NFTs, this can really grab the attention of many nerds in this space. Because when it comes to Star Wars, everybody loves Star Wars, everybody understands it, and that's a really cool marketing side behind this project. Now, probably one of their most ambitious things that they want to do in the roadmap is a centralized exchange listing. That is very, very difficult. But if this project manages to get on a centralized exchange, it's going to be a game changer, and it can also become a huge, huge push for the next meme coin. As most of you guys may have known, Shiba Inu went absolutely bananas because of Twitter. Twitter just started pushing it. Elon Musk basically took a picture of his dog, posted it, and the price of Shiba Inu just went absolutely ballistic. So imagine if this token was on a centralized exchange and with a large community on Twitter, and they start tweeting and start trending this project. There's a good chance that the overall price of this project will go absolutely bananas and go up and to the right. And then they'll probably have some plans for partnerships and maybe future use cases for projects and tokens to bring utility to the project. So this is actually pretty big. So it's a very ambitious roadmap. Typically is a list of promises, but so far they have succeeded expectations with their first 4 road markers. So coming down, here's a list of all the teams. Most of them are anonymous and whatnot, and kind of coming up here. So overall, it's a very easy project to understand. There's nothing too special. I think what's going to be the heart and the soul of this project is what they do going on to the future. Will they get into the NFT space? Will they get into the gaming space? Will they find cool projects, get people interested, and to onboard more and more people? Now, if you kind of come up here, there's the airdrop, there's frequently asked questions. This kind of breaks down how you buy the token, what is the token burn, what is the reflection. I mean, we covered every single one of these things. So don't have to really worry about that. If you guys come over here to story, there's a really cool story. It's like Star Wars theme that you guys can go down and take a look at. I'm not going to cover every part of the story. We'll be here for another 10 minutes. But the one thing I really want to bring to your guys' attention that really, really shocked me is if you come over here to their Twitter, right? And we take a little look at Ruski. They have 9,372 followers. And the project hasn't even been launched yet. That's like almost 10,000 followers already, right off the bat. That is absolutely bananas. That's bigger than a lot of other projects. They have a huge following. A lot of people are very interested in this project. So that kind of gives you the idea behind the community that's formed behind this Pulselorian. So, but ultimately, when it comes to meme tokens and reflection tokens, I get it. If it's not your thing, there's been a lot of like projects like this that have been scams in the past, like Safe Moon, and a bunch of other projects that have really, really screwed over a lot of token holders. But the one thing I will say is, the meme token space is just as relevant as any other space in cryptocurrency. And you definitely want to make sure you diversify not only into, layer 1 projects or layer 2s or decentralized exchanges, but there's nothing wrong with folding a little bit of a bag when it comes to whether a meme or reflection token, because cryptocurrency is very unpredictable and anything can happen. But I will say is that if this project continues, their marketing effort continues to onboard more users and continues to keep up with this really creative Star Wars theme and add more use cases behind this token, then there's a good chance that, this token can dominate on the Pulsechain. And it can also be a phenomenal tool to onboard new users into the Pulsechain ecosystem. So in my opinion, I think this project really, really complements the overall Pulsechain blockchain. And I definitely expect this project to do some really great numbers after the Pulsechain launch coming up, whether it's next month or at the end of the year or whatnot. I'm not really sure. So before I wrap this video up, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on bell notifications so we keep you guys up to date with the latest, greatest news and information in the space. My name's Chaos Chris. I love every single one of you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.